Hang on, everyone. This is important. Twitch has released TOS changes for attire. Let me scroll this real quick, okay? Streamers wear attire that would be considered publicly appropriate for the context, location, and activity. Applies to VTubers in the same way it applies to other streamers. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female-presented nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times. Also applies to VTubers, but not to video game characters. Festival and beachwear allows slightly more revealing clothing, allowing the showing of hips and underbust, but genitalia and female-presenting nipples must still be covered. Static or slightly animated artwork for scenes such as stream starting, be right back, or stream ending must follow all our guidelines. If you are in a pool, hot tub, or the beach, props do not require water within them for us to still consider you in the correct context. If we cannot functionally tell whether or not you're clothed, or if you're implying that you are not, we may take actions. Let's go, boys! They said nothing about polo shirts. Let's go! We're so back. Oh, I would control F polo, no results. It's Rocktober, boys. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you can tease it apart. I don't think I could tease it apart. Why does the VTuber have to have clothes on? But like in a game, if there's nudity, as long as it's part of the game, it's okay. It's interesting, right? It's just an interesting idea. Because you're responsible for how your VTuber looks. Yeah, but it's not real nudity. It's like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's pixels. I mean, I guess any nudity on the screen is pixels. Let's just plaster porn everywhere. Nudity's not porn, brother. Maybe I should move to Europe. I think I have a very European view on nudity. Come to Europe, we'd welcome you. I'd get pissed off at something, probably. I'd be like, oh, there's no place to park. So hard to fucking drive with the cars parked on both sides of the street. You have Belgian energy. I think that's a compliment. Europeans that don't live in Belgium, is that a compliment or is that an insult? Belgium's boring? That doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of boring. So I always think like, because we asked a hypothetical question on stream that was like, if I'm walking around naked in my house and someone looks in through my window and sees me naked, can they like sue me for or charge me with like indecent exposure or something? And chat was like divided. But I'm like, my fucking soft cock just draped over my balls while I'm like making a smoothie in my kitchen, that's not sexual content. That's just my body. There's nothing sexual about that. That's just skin. If you jerk off to it, then you're the pervert. I'm just existing. Now, if I was like spreading my cheeks or something like that and bending over and sticking my tongue out or something like that and like, you know, then sure, that's sexual. But if I'm just out here using my Ninja blender, bzzz, and my shit's rattling around, that's not sexual. That's just living your life without underwear on. In Sweden, a man was beating it in his home. A girl cut through his lawn, saw him, and he got penalized. Is that pun intended? That one, I feel like I need to know more context. Because I feel like if you're beating it in your house with your windows open and you're like in front of your window, you were kind of like trying to have your cake and eat it too. Like, was it his front window or was it like, you know, a bathroom window or something? There's a different story there. I gotta know more. I'm not saying he's in the wrong necessarily. I'm just saying it feels like I gotta know more.